Opposition may be battling over seat sharing. The ruling NDA isn't free from its own share of drama. Security outside Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar's official residence in Patna has now been tightened after several JDU leaders and workers gathered to protest after being denied tickets for the upcoming assembly elections. The police has cordoned off area with ropes to control the inflow of protesters at the site. Despite restrictions, several party workers continue to gather, staging sit-ins outside the Chief Minister's residence. Former legislator Gopal Mandal, a four-time MLA from Gopalpur seat in Bhagalpur district, remained seated outside holding a dharna. Workers from Kurtha, Nabinagar, Darbhanga also joined the protest, swelling the crowd outside Chief Minister's residence. Speaking to reporters, Mandal said he would continue his protest until the Chief Minister meets him. The 243-member Bihar Assembly goes to polls, remember, on 6th and 11th of November, with counting set for 14th of November. And more breaking news coming in on the show. The BJP's efforts to persuade Nitish Kumar have now intensified. Deputy Chief Minister Samrat Chaudhary, along with Bihar in charge, has now arrived at Chief Minister's residence. Sanjay Jha and Lalan Singh are already present at the Chief Minister's residence. A meeting is currently underway between all the leaders to arrive at a seat-sharing formula. The ruling NDA now battling its own party ranks to arrive at a seat sharing, which will be a win-win combination for both the BJP as well as the JDU. Breaking news coming on the show. We are given to understand that a meeting is currently underway at Chief Minister's residence. And the meeting has been called to iron out differences existing within NDA, even as several JDU leaders continue to sit outside Chief Minister's residence, protesting for what they believe is their rightful share of seats. And one of them, of course, is Mandal, former legislator Gopal Mandal, a four-time MLA from Gopalpur, who continues to be outside Chief Minister's residence. Along with him, there are workers now assembling from Kurtha, Nabinagar, Darbhanga, joining in the protest in what seems to be a swelling crowd outside Chief Minister's residence. Gopal Mandal spoke to reporters earlier and said that he is hoping to meet Chief Minister soon. Remember, the 243-member Bihar Assembly goes to polls on 6th and 11th of November, and there is a deadlock at the moment as far as seat sharing formula is concerned, after a slated press conference was cancelled owing to differences within the NDA. My colleague Brijesh Pandey joining us with more details. Brijesh, BJP and JDU, they're meeting the Chief Minister Nitish Kumar to iron out differences to finally arrive at that crucial seat sharing formula.
Well, that is there, but you know what has happened is that day before yesterday, the Bharatiya Janata Party, Dharmendra Pradhan especially, who was in charge of BJP as far as Bihar is concerned, he announced the seat sharing agreement, and he went on to say that the seat sharing has been done. And yesterday at 4 p.m, the BJP was supposed to, the entire NDA was supposed to address a big press conference, and in which, you know, all the seats and most of the, the number of seats which all alliance partners have got, and also which all seats have exchanged hands between the allies, was supposed to be announced. But that meeting didn't took place because there's, a lot of internal troubles in both Gadbandhans, be it Mahagathbandhan headed by RJD or, the NDA alliance, be it headed by Bharatiya Janata Party. What we have been given to understand is that there are two types of problem. A, there's an internal dissensions among several parties, and right now, the example which we're talking about, Gopal Mandal, who is a member of parliament from Bhagalpur, he's upset that he was not taken into confidence, and he was not taken into confidence when the seats were announced as far as a decision on the assembly seats in the Bhagalpur member parliament constituency is concerned, he was not taken into confidence. Not only this, now what we are gathering from highly placed sources is that Nitish Kumar is also very, very upset with two of his key lieutenants who were the key architect as far as negotiations between BJP and JDU is concerned. Their name is Lalan Singh, who is a minister, and Sanjay Jha, who is also a minister. So the biggest challenge right now, I think, for both the Gadbandhans, be it NDA or be it Mahagathbandhan, is to make sure that all the political parties, all the allied partners are on the same page. Because if you go back to 2020, there was very less difference. The victory margin between the NDA and the Mahagathbandhan was less than 15,000 votes. And this is the reason why most of these political parties are trying to be doubly sure of a particular equation rather than act in haste.
All right. Important point, Brijesh, you mentioned, given last year's results were slightly different by the way of very few votes that were put in favor of NDA. It essentially means that NDA has to iron out all its differences before they go to polls. But right now, sticking to NDA, I will come to Mahagathbandhan in just a bit. From that press conference, which was scheduled for 4 p.m. yesterday, did not take off, essentially means that there are deep fractures.
Oh, absolutely. And I think, what has happened is that Chirag Paswan, who played a spoiler for Nitish Kumar, and, we saw Chirag Paswan's party being split into two. He was kicked out of the residence of late Ramvilas Paswan. What has happened is that the BJP is acutely aware of the importance of Chirag Paswan. And that is the reason why Chirag Paswan was very actively lobbying for its desired number of seats, was somewhere in the range of 30. Chirag Paswan got 29. And this has basically angered the other two allied partners of NDA, which is Upendra Kushwaha's Hum and Jitan Ram Majhi's party. So what has happened is that those allied partners are now very upset that if Chirag Paswan can be given, then why weren't they accommodated, and at least two more seats were added in their kitty. The second biggest problem for the BJP right now is also the dissension within the JDU, because the JDU is not very happy at the fact that till now it has been playing the role of big brother. Symbolically, they were always given one seat more than the BJP, and this time also it looked like that, that the BJP will, the JDU will get 102 and the BJP will get 101. This has made Nitish Kumar upset. Now, the biggest challenge, I think, for the BJP is not only to make sure that to iron out differences among these allied partners, but to also quell the internal dissensions within the BJP. Because what has happened is that if you look into the arithmetic, the caste arithmetic of most of these seats in Bihar, there are several seats here, 4 to 5 seats or 6 seats approximately, which are pocket boroughs of the BJP. And they have gone into the kitty of Chirag Paswan. And this has led to a lot of heartburns within the BJP. If you remember, yesterday when Chirag Paswan posted a tweet on social media platform X saying that, my conversion rate or my strike rate is the maximum, he was countered by not RJD or Congress. He was countered by Giriraj Singh, who's a cabinet minister and a leader who comes from Bihar itself. He's saying that what kind of strike rate are you talking about? So there's a lot of, unruffled feathers are there as far as this entire coalition talk is going on. And I think, we'll have to wait and watch as to how it progresses, because Nitish Kumar is not very happy with the role played by two of his key lieutenants. There's internal dissensions within the BJP, and there's also a lot of differences of opinion between Jitan Ram Majhi, Upendra Kushwaha over the kind of number of seats which has been given to Chirag Paswan.
All right. And let's also quickly talk about Mahagathbandhan. It looks like Lalu Prasad Yadav is already promising seats away without any formal announcement on his seat sharing formula.
There are only 4 days left for the final date on which you can file your nomination. But no official word has come on as far as the number of seats which has to be divided between Congress, RJD, CPI, ML and other smaller regional parties. And what we have been given to understand is that RJD has told its key leaders very confidentially that, that these are the number of seats which we are anyways going to get, which are pocket.
So we do have RJD spokesperson joining us, Shakti Singh joining us on the show right now. Brijesh, I'll come to you in just a bit. Shakti Singh ji, आप लोगों से सीट शेयरिंग फॉर्मूला डिस्कस किया जा रहा है. आरजेडी लीडर श्योर हैं कि आपको ये सीट्स मिलेंगी, क्योंकि कोई महागठबंधन ने अभी तक सीट शेयरिंग फॉर्मूला अनाउंस नहीं किया है.
नहीं, सीट शेयरिंग का जो फॉर्मूला है ऑलरेडी पहले से ही मान्य किया गया है कि किनको कितनी सीट मिलेगी ये लोकसभा के तर्ज पे. उसमें 1-2 सीट इधर से उधर होने की बात जो आई है वो भी बात तो मिल बैठ करके पूर्ण लगभग कर लिए गए. जल्दी इस संबंध में हम लोग घोषणा भी करेंगे और आप तक ये बात चली जाएगी कि पूरा अलायंस कितने सीटों पर और कौन कौन सीटों पर चुनाव लड़ेगी। हमारे यहाँ जो बातें देख रहा हूँ मैं, कई तरह के लोग चला रहे हैं, लेकिन एक्चुअलिटी यह है कि हम लोगों ने जो मानक बनाया है पार्लियामेंट के अंदर में, जो हम लोगों ने लोकसभा की सीट लड़ी है, उसी हिसाब से हम लोगों ने उसको मानक बना करके विधानसभा सीट का हम लोगों ने जोड़ घटाव कर रखा है। और एक दो सीटें आगे पीछे होती है, अमूमन ऐसे नहीं है कि कोई हार्ड एंड फास्ट वही लड़नी है, लेकिन हमारे यहाँ कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। और हर लोग किसी के पार्टी के कोई वरिष्ठ नेता का या कोई आधिकारिक कोई बयान भी नहीं आए हैं किस संदर्भ में कि हमारा कोई मामला है। सोशल साइट पर कौन क्या लिखता है,
ये जानना चाह रही हूँ, मुझे ब्रेक लेना है, मैं आपसे क्विकली ये जानना चाह रही हूँ कि क्या आप कह रहे हैं कि आप लोगों का सीट शेयरिंग फॉर्मूला भले ही अनाउंस नहीं हुआ है, पर आप लोग श्योर हैं कि आपको कितनी सीट्स मिलने जा रही हैं, आप फाइनल डिसीजन पे आ चुके हैं?
हाँ बिल्कुल, हम लोग फाइनल डिसीजन पर आ गए। हाँ, ये बात अलग है कि नीतीश कुमार जी को डार्क में रख करके चूंकि उनकी उनकी सेहत का जो हालत है, पूरे उनके वर्ग समूह में काफी आक्रोश है, क्योंकि दो व्यक्ति भारतीय जनता पार्टी के हिसाब से काम कर रहा है जनता दलियों में, ये जग जाहिर हो चुकी है
जी।
और इनकी जो है पूरी तरह की संलिप्तता भी खुल करके आई है। नीतीश कुमार ने रात में कई लोगों को बुलाकर के डांटे भी पिलाई है, उस अवस्था में होने के बावजूद भी, क्योंकि उनके जो लोग हैं वो जाकर करके मिल करके अपनी वस्तुस्थिति और भविष्य की राजनीति को उन्होंने बताया है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी आपके कांधे पर लात रख करके वो चाहती है आपको समाप्त करूं, क्योंकि जो चिढ़ आदरणीय नीतीश कुमार जी को रही है एलआई पार्टनरों में कई घटक दलों से, ये बात जग जाहिर है। और बिहार की राजनीति का जरा सा भी जिन लोगों का आकलन है, चाहे मीडिया समूह के लोग हो या कोई हो, ये बात सबको पता है कि नीतीश कुमार जी की पार्टी अब समाप्त होने वाली है और उसकी समाप्ति की पटकथा भारतीय जनता पार्टी।
आप ऑपोजिशन में शक्ति सिंह जी, आपका ये कहना है कि आपको लगता है उनकी पार्टी समाप्त होने वाली। वी विल हैव टू वेट ऑफ कोर्स फॉर द फाइनल रिजल्ट्स फॉर अस टू जंप द गन, बट थैंक यू वेरी मच।